Hello everybody and welcome back to Attila Total War. Today we join a Visigoth force assaulting a Western Roman Separatist settlement kind of thing, and yeah, we're just getting some shots off, and yeah, that's how it's destroyed straight away there. And we've already set fire to their settlements, and that's good. So yes, we've got a regular sized force here attacking quite a small Roman Separatist force. We've got nearly 1,700 men, they've got 1,200, so yeah, we do outnumber them by just over 300 men, and yeah, we're getting some absolutely devastating shots in here. I feel like I'm cheating when I use the fireballs, but they're just, you just have to use them, they're just too effective not to use. I mean, just, how could you not use those shots? So yeah, we have just got our honor guards just firing shots in now into them, but we don't have much ammo left on these because I spent most of the ammo trying to destroy that tower there. But yeah, no, these are some really inaccurate shots there. Don't know where that's going. So let's have a look at our force. We've obviously got these, and we have 2 units of light axe infantry on the flanks. We also have 4 Gothic levies, very light pike infantry. I do enjoy these units. We also have 3 units of medium melee infantry, Gothic warband. We also have Germanic mounted warband. We've got 2 of these, very light melee cav, and of course we've got our Germanic nobles as the general. So yeah, just ordering a general advance here. We can speed this up. Army is generally advancing just towards the settlement because they don't seem to want to come out. They seem to want to hold inside, which is, you know, fair enough. Let's see what they have. They've got some heavy spear infantry, heavy melee infantry, light melee cav. Hell, yeah, they've got some heavy units really. Oh, it's getting more devastating shots in there. Heavy spear infantry, more heavy spears. So yeah, quite nice. And alright, okay. Going on a bit of a wonder. Have you used all your ammo? Yes, you have used all your ammo. Good. So yeah, realistically now we've just moved our line forward really. Oh wait, no, they are getting more shots off. Beautiful. Oh god. Devastating. This guy is not having a good day. And yet, I think that's archer shots coming in there. And yeah, they do bring a unit of skirmishers out. So I do turn my attention to them because they're quite worrying in my eyes because they can just attack my line from range. So what I do is I bring the cav around. Oh, we've got more shots coming in. I thought we'd run out of ammo. Let's have a bit of a look at these. Oh my god! I literally jumped out of my seat there. Okay, thanks for that. So yeah, do bring the cav. I literally jumped. Yeah, I do bring the cav round to try and get a rear charge on these skirmishers, just to try and drive them back. And we do manage to do that, I believe. Let's have a look. We don't get a great charge, but we do drive them back over time. Final shot, and literally just hitting that house there, and this one guy. Oh, are you okay there, bud? Okay, right, yeah, so that is that, and yeah, we do just get a nice charge on them there. No, we don't get a nice charge, I'm lying to you. Yeah, we don't actually, but they do bring their cav out, and that forces me to push back, but you'll see they just retreat back in, and I just take another go in, and look at this. Lovely curling shots with the arrows. Beautiful. I do like these little arrows in the ground. Nice little details. So yeah, took out a few people around here. Are these... Oh, there's my horses. Or are they the enemy horses? Let's have a look at my horses. Are my horses black? Yeah, they're my horses, fair enough. So yeah, we just annihilate that unit. And that's not too hard. So what we can do is we just speed this up a little bit, because we do just have a bit of a battle with our archers here, just exchanging archer fire. for quite a while, really. We do advance with the archers in a second, I believe. Do we? Yeah, there we are. We do advance. Advance. That's a word now. Advance. And yeah, they bring their archers forward to counter that. But I've got 3 units of archers against their 1 unit. And yeah, they are taking fire, so I do put them into a loose formation, I believe. Do I? Yeah, there we are, loose formation, and I end up moving the line back. It's quite messy, this part of the battle, because, yeah, these units are very, very large. They take up a lot of space when they're in loose formation, so had to move these units back. So yeah, it's a bit messy back here at the moment, but never mind. And yeah, we are just getting shots in with the archers. So yeah, and they're countering our shots. Anyone gonna die just for the cinematic? This guy just died. Seen that? Beautiful. Are we gonna shoot, guys? Beautiful. Let's follow these shots in. Any death going on here? No. I can't see any death, but you know, cool. Oh, they're firing more in again. We're gonna see some death, or this guy literally just took a shot. But oh well, that's that. So oh, beautiful. Lots of death going in there. I can't see anyone dying. I think I just saw someone die there. But yeah, so what happens now? Yeah, so I do prepare to advance on this flank here, sending some units around, because my plan is to push down this way. And yeah, you see we are pushing forward there with the pike infantry at the beginning, at the front. Sorry, I love pikes. I just love them at the front of my lines. They're just brilliant. I do make a few mistakes in this battle. I make 2 mistakes. One with the cav, and one with these light axe infantry. I just kind of forget about them, and they just get a bit slaughtered, really. We'll see that in a minute. So yeah, we are now just advancing with the pikes. Beautiful. I just love how they move. They're just so satisfying. And of course, yeah, they are taking quite a lot of fire on the way in. But we are just going to advance into their lines, which are kind of just stood here. Let's have a little bit of a look. Beautiful. Oh, and they are throwing shots in there. Oh wait, so how many have we lost there? Okay, we've only lost about 12. That's okay. What are these guys doing? Are they they're charging in? They're counter-charging. And straight onto my pikes. Straight on. And yeah, I've moved the sword infantry up in reserve there. And I've moved the axe infantry around to take down this tower. I kind of just forget about them. I mean, they take it down, but I forget about them. And they lose almost half their number, so that wasn't too smooth. And yet, still getting archer shots in here, are we? Yeah, we are. Still pounding down onto their positions, and they're getting some beautiful arcing shots into this here. Oh, and they do charge down there with their cavalry. We did miss that, but I am now countering that charge with my swordmen. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it's just a big brawl, really. Let's have a bit of a look from this angle. Yeah, just a lot of death, really. Lots and lots of death. So let's get out of there. Yeah, I did bring another unit of spikes around in reserve there, and this unit, as you can see, well, they're down to 100 men, but they do get down to about 60 men. It's absolutely devastating. I just forget about that unit. I'm just concentrating over here, and same with these units. See, I move them around. I get them to take out this tower, I think, and they do, but then I just kind of forget about them and they get a bit slaughtered. So yeah. And you see now what they're doing is they're moving their army around to help reinforce this flank, because this unit is wavering here, and my units are still relatively strong at this stage. Just have a look at my units. So even though I've got some quite light units against their heavy units, we are really, really winning that fight there. So yeah, quite an easy battle. You'll see the balance of power is in my favour quite heavily there. But yeah, no, it was quite an easy battle, but I did enjoy the battle, so I thought, you know, let's just record it. And yeah, getting some arching shots there into the enemy cavalry. So that's quite nice. And oh yeah, there we are. So we've destroyed the tower. But look, 66 men we're down to, so that didn't go too well really. And yet here they are, sending their cavalry around to combat my cavalry. And obviously, and you can just see at this point, my camera's probably like this when I was actually playing, because I just don't look at these whatsoever. I'll be able to tell you when I actually look at that flank, but it's too late by the time I actually look there. And yeah, bringing the remainder of these units around now just to get involved in this action here, because it's quite tight combat. But look, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to break down this wall so that we can go around the flank there. That's my plan. And yet you see, they're just annihilating these units. These two cav units get absolutely annihilated because I didn't notice it, and I also have a very broken throat, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, this doesn't go well at all. I just kind of forget about all of that. But yeah, broke through this wall now, and we are just pouring men through. Still got reserves here, but I don't think they come into play at all. They don't really need to. Don't need to get into play then. Let's have a little look at the action here. Yeah, there it is. And you see they're starting to rout there, but you see my units over here absolutely annihilated. And they're just, by the time I look over here, this is what it looks like. So yeah, not too positive, but they're just going to go now and get slaughtered by my troops. But yeah, and you see I've broke through the flank here. Lots and lots of death going on really. And yeah, we're just pushing now onto their routing units. They have got to charge in with their cav there, but they won't survive for much longer. And yeah, their army's starting to rout, and the battle has been won at this point. Just finishing off some units, and there we are. Victory! So let's have a little look at the statistics there. So yeah, you see 1600 against 1200. I don't think this is the whole army. You can't see the garrison army here. Can you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just say that they've got about 100 men on average each. No, you can't see the whole army there. Unfortunately, we can't see the garrison army. But yeah, so I'm quite surprised that these only killed 17 men. But you see these swordsmen here, Gothic warbands, absolutely annihilated the enemy. Some units didn't even come into play though, like these pikes, these swords, they hardly did anything. The general didn't come into play at all either. But yeah, so that was the Visigoth assault on the Western Roman Separatist settlement. That couldn't that couldn't have been any worse. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching that, guys, and goodbye.